All right, welcome to the Dusty Bender Network. Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the Pettit Ice Arena. A couple new additives here. Had some camera issues down in Chicago. Tried to figure it out. Had to buy a couple new ones. Went ahead and put a little webcam action on here. You can see me right corner. Not that you care about me, but allows us to see everything else like the fan base today. Large and in charge, showing out in force. Madison Capitals and the Milwaukee Junior Admirals today as they warm up and we get ready to rock and roll from the Pettit. Different camera views today. Tried to show you the whole rink. We always have blind spots here, so I tried to get the two corners handled. Should be able to see a lot more. All right, sorry about that. Referee wanted to talk about how many minutes we play per period. 17-minute periods is what we discussed. 2-minute penalties as well. As we get ready to rock and roll here from the Pettits. Town looks to be warming up in between the pipes for Milwaukee. And looks like it's going to be Gunner down there for Madison. Gunner's a softball, right-hand catch, so a little different view for the odds. They've faced each other 4 times this year. Faced each other 4 times this year. Milwaukee coming out 4-0. Boys continuing to warm up here. Try out this new camera for one of the periods and flip it around. Should be a pretty good face-off today. Milwaukee in the white sweaters, Capitals in the red. Capitals have like 52 jerseys, so they got the baby blues along with the whites. And I've seen black before, that was a couple years ago. As the whistle blows here, we're done with warm-ups. That should get the pucks put away here, and we'll get ready to rock. So again, crowd size pretty fair today. Racked and stacked here, ready for game action. Referees blow the whistle again. They want to get this thing off and running. Off to the races for sure. As both teams finish the warm-up here as we get ready. Ads picking up the pucks. We are right in the penalty box, basically on the ice. Beautiful wife Megan next to me taking pictures and running penalty box duties. So busy here in the box as the boys break the huddle for the ads. Last final discussion from coach. Gerds and Weber popping out on D. Hilbert, Bellani, and Kranz from a forward perspective. As we'll line it up and get ready to roll. 17 on the clock. Coming out for Capitals is going to be Lego Ryan. Can't see far side there. Puck drop, stuck on the dot. Kranz is going to try to bully his way through. Gets it back to the D-man. That's Gerds over to Weber. Weber's going to take that, and he's going to skate it up ice. He's going to take a look and put that deep into the zone. Goes all the way inside the zone, comes back to the point side. Stuck on the half boards. Bellani's in there with another few players. Kranz with the turnaround shot on. That's blockered to the side. Rather paddled to the side by Gunner for Madison. Hilbert on the half boards trying to make it happen. Far side. And that's going to try to get out. Can't exit. Good hold there. Gerds able to hold that strong. Here comes Hilbert. Gets in and through the hands and a shot and a save by Gunner. Quick whistle by the ref there. Gunner couldn't control that. Hilbert, though, walks two guys, goes in between the legs, and pops it top shelf. Good look thus far as boys will line up left side of Gunner here with 16:21 left in the first. Smith and Coleman come out on the backside as they get ready to draw. It looks like that's going to be R.J. Raby. Raby puts it all the way over. And a quick shot there by Raby. It hit a Capital. Looks like Lawrence Whitaker kind of stepped on the puck there, so a weird transition there. Raby's got it. He's going to spin on the half boards, turn around, try to put it deep. They got to give and go. Middle, pass attempt there by, can't tell who that is. I think that's Liam. Nope, that was Stephen Piotr. Just couldn't get it through as that's going to come out of play here in front of the camera. Comes back to Coleman. Coleman's going to survey. Tries to go far side. Good interception there. Coleman puts him down. Smith comes in, takes a body out. And Smith tries to send it up the boards. Can't. Picked up by Raby. Raby stops. Makes one wide miss. Comes up the left side with speed. Coming up is Smith along with Horn as that gets dumped in. Gunner able to put that aside. Here comes the Caps, far side. Try to move it up on a stretch. That missed, but it hit a stick. So it negates icing. Caps go around the net. They're going to take a look, far corner. And finally comes out. Here's Brady. Good move by Brady. Tries to come up center. Loses the handle. The poke checks it forward. Bingham now on the forward check as they switch spots. Capitals have that. They're going to try to rim it around. Comes all the way up here and in through center. Here's the Caps. They're going to gain the line. Take a left side. And shot goes well wide of the net. It does come in front as the Ads are able to put that back up to the point side. Comes to the half boards. Here's the Caps. Middle shot. Nowhere. And that's going to come back. Caps loses an edge on the far side. They're going to reverse out of it. It's Bingham. He goes down and around far corner. Picked up by the Ads. Trying to go center to Doman. It's going to ice all the way down. And indeed an ice. So face-off coming up inside the zone in front of Talon. Sorry, that's Mukai in that. Holy bananas. I thought it was Talon. I got to wake up. Talon Kiesling cheering from the bench side. Winslow Mukai in net. Hilbert, Renfrans, and Putt out there. Backside is going to be Gerds with Weber as they're going to line up and do it again left side of Mukai. Lego goes early from the Cap side. We get a whistle. They're going to reset. Face-off drop. That's one back by the Caps. Shot on. Oh, good save there by Winslow. Mukai able to get a glove on it after that. He had a nice right pad save and then immediately follows it up with a glove save and whistle. Face-off coming up. Hilbert squaring in. Face-off one back. Caps, turnaround shot. Good block there by Gerds. That goes far corner. And that's going to be rimmed around far side up here. And that comes out. Starts to move down ice. Caps are going to pick that up. They're going to spin with it. Far side. Caps have it. Trying to advance it up. And they felt like that was playable. Ice is waved off. Gerds on his horse. He gets sandwiched in there on the backside. They're behind the net. Picked up. Here's the Ads. They're going to come up through center. It's Hilbert. He's going to move right side. Hilbert comes up now through center. Takes a look. Makes a move. Oh, and it hits the post. Good shot there by Hilbert. Hits the post, picked up. It's going to be Pud. Pud trying to make something happen. Far side there to Coleman. Yeah, it looked like that was just barely offsides. Coleman couldn't hold the line. It was off by an inch or two. Enough for a whistle. 13:48 left in the first. That's going to come outside as it was offside. So Coleman and Smith back on D. Forward's going to be Raby with Belani and Kranz. Raby wins that back, puts it to Smith. Smith has it, far side there to Coleman. Tried to go one time, just missed it off the heel, but here comes the Ads with speed. In there first is Raby, sorry. Raby's got it against the board side. Kranz comes to help. Kranz has it, going to dig it out. He's going to pivot, takes a look on the half boards. Trying to get rid of it. He's going to hold the zone, and finally that squirts out. Coleman running some interference, loses a stick there in front of us, and here comes the Caps over the line. Good job by Coleman there, losing the stick. Smith tried to put that over, hits a skate. He's going to pick up his own pass, and now he's going to move with speed left side. Has it, tries to go up off the board side to Belani. Belani's going to dump it. Smith takes over on the forecheck, along with Kranz. Smith hard in there. Kranz in there as well, stuck on the board side. Squirts out to a Caps player. And Cash Doman here with it, picks it up in front of us. He's going to take a look. Tries to backhand it, hits a skate of Belani. Unlucky as Smith tries to switch with him. They let it go into the corner. And finally comes out of play here to the Caps. They have it center ice, far side. Give and go here by the Caps. They have it, middle, shot on. Smith picks that up, sends it right up the board side. As the Cap is still deep in the zone, it's going to be offsides by a mile if they end up getting it. Piotr tries to move that forward. Brady just missed him. Horn has that. Finds Piotr middle. Good shot by Piotr. It's loose. And Gunner able to vacuum that up for a save. 12:21 left in the first. Little bit of chaos back on the back line there for the Ads. They're able to get out of it. Weber and Doman back on D. Brady's going to take the face-off. Piotr and Horn on the wing side. Face-off, one back. It's taken up there by Doman. He makes one miss, works on two. He does. He goes down and around. He's going to send it down around to the half board, still George Weber's side. Weber tries to put that in, and that's going to be picked up. It's Eli Horn. He's got it, takes a look, sends it back to Brady, goes between the legs. Not enough. Piotr picks it up, turnaround shot. Good right pad save there by Gunner as that stays on the corner side. Finally going to get up and out of play. Should be an ice if it reaches. And it does. We got a face-off coming up inside the Cap zone. Been a good game thus far. 11:52 on the clock as we get ready to face this one off inside the Cap zone. Forward line change. Hilbert pops on with Bingham and Wolf. 11:52 left in the third. Right side of Gunner for Madison on the face-off. Hilbert trying to move it forward. Ref was a fake puck drop. We'll try it again. Weber again, or Hilbert goes forward with it, sends it down and around, chases on. Asher Wolf's going to try to get there. Wolf's able to get there, sends it back into the corner. A little bit of hands thrown there in the corner as they're going to try to battle and fish it out. Finally comes out. Here's Hilbert with it. Comes in front, goes up. It's stuck in the middle, and it's poked in there by Hilbert. Good job fighting in there. I think that was Asher Wolf in the middle of all of it, but Hilbert able to get it in there on the rebound, stuffs it home. Wolf was in front, tied up with a Madison Capital, which allowed that puck to come free. Gunner makes the first save. Hilbert comes in and cleans up his own mess, puts it away. Coleman and Gerds popping out. Hilbert, Bingham, and Wolf got off the ice. He's coming back on. 11:31, 1-0 Ads. Comes back. Coleman missed it there. A little miscommunication from Hilbert and Coleman. Coleman picks it up. He goes far side here to Doman. Doman picks it up behind the, sorry, that's Gerds, not Doman. Back to Coleman. Now Asher. Asher try to get that deep. Goes up off the glass. Caps are going to try to play that. They go down around. Ooh, good stick there by Hilbert. Couldn't get enough of it, though, as that's sent all the way down. Gerds gets a stick on it. Coleman's going to switch with Gerds. Comes up on the half boards. Good defensive back check there by Hilbert. Picked up. It's Coleman with speed, left side. He's going to burn it. Comes up through center, now goes left. Pulls an e-brake, takes a look, doesn't like the view, sends it down the round. That is picked up. That's Hilbert. Back to Coleman. Shot goes up and over the glass. I think that puck got on edge there. Nice little move in front there as that comes back. It's Gerds. Gerds up to Raby. Just missed Raby on the stretch. Bingham's able to get that back, sends it far side to Coleman. Coleman picks that up, puts a shot on, hits the stick there of Pud. Pud's going to chase on a forecheck. Pud's got it on the forecheck, goes deep into the corner. Going to move it down the round, back to the corner side. Oh, good centering pass there. Almost out of zone there as it's picked up. It's Doman. Doman tries to play it behind. Look out, Madison with speed. And they're going to lay a stretch pass up as they come in on Mukai. And that goes wide to the right. Good defensive back check there by Doman as that was wide to the right. That's going to be fished out. It's Raby. He's got it. Far side up here to Renfrans. Renfrans over to Pud. Sticked away as that goes deep into the cap zone. We're going to go down around far side on the half boards. Over there is Pud. Hits a skate. Unlucky. Pops out. Smith has it. D to D. It's Doman. Doman picks that up right side. Hits his own man on the way in, but it gets deep. Picked up by the Caps. They'll come around. Good forecheck there by Pud. Gets a stick on it. Caps reverse out of it. Come up left side. And now right. And there's Doman trying to play body on it. Pushes him outside. Comes down around. Up on the half boards. Picked up. Here's Freeman. Freeman has it. He's going to take a look. Come in through the zone. Takes a look for a centering pass. It's there. Good save by Gunner again. Just off the stick of Luca Balani. Couldn't get enough of it. 9:12 left in the first. 1-0 adds. Weber and Smith on the blue line. Brady, Kranz, and Balani on the front. Face-off stuck in the skates there. Kicked back by Brady. Kranz puts it forward. Caps try to reverse it down the round far side. Smith checks it, able to hold it once. Caps come in with a secondary follow-up and get it, and that's feathered up to Friedman. He loses possession, comes back to Weber. Weber's going to pick that up, and he's going to look to go to his D partner, Smith. Smith has it, tries to go up and out, and it's intercepted by the Caps. Great play here by Freeman in front. He gets it up to Balani left side. He's got Kranz on the right. Balani with the shot. Good save by Gunnar Koch. Balani looking for what looked to be a left pad bounce shot. Rebound put away attempt. Didn't go. 8:39 left. Smith and Weber stay out. Hilbert, Piotr, and Horn pop it on. Hilbert's going to square in on the face-off. It's going to be left side of Gunner. Face-off, one to the side. Horn has it, sends it down the round. It's going to be picked up in the backside. Here's Hilbert trying to tow it. Couldn't get enough of it. That's going to come out here far side. And that's held in his own. Horn finally plays it. Oh, shot attempt by Weber. He got his pocket picked at the last second. Smith picks that up. Good move by Smith on the blue line. He's got time and space. Puts it center to Horn. Horn with a great shot. Good paddle save there. Adds on the rebound immediately. They're going to try to see what they can get cooking. That's put in front. Oh, my goodness, shot. Good pad save there, I think, by Gunner. As that's picked up far side. Hilbert loses the handle here on the blue line. Able to pick it back up, though. It's right in the one blind spot I got, folks. I apologize at home. Doing my best. Picked up. Here's Piotr. Sends it back. Far side to Hilbert. Now Weber. Ooh, Weber was going far side. Tried to pick a corner. And I believe we got the net off. So we have a whistle. 7:46 left to play in the first. Indeed it is. Net off is the call. Caps were in deep trouble there. They've been out there reeling for a while. A couple good opportunities from the odds. As Raby, Asher, Wolf, and Dominic Bingham on the front. Gerds gets that from the back end along with Coleman. And Caps are able to thread that, and they're going to come up through center, and there's a hit by Coleman, but it's left loose. Mukai does a fantastic job coming out of the net, and Mukai gets that up on a little bit of a stretch here to Bingham. What a play by Mukai. Good hit by Coleman. Mukai immediately sensed it and came out of the net and played that forward. That puck squirts out of the zone. Coleman gets possession. He'll go D to D there to Gerds. Gerds from the red line puts that deep, chases on. It's going to come around the Caps net. Picked up by the Caps. They're going to try to make it happen, reverse it back to the D-man. Caps have it. They try to move it out. That is going to squirt out right in front of us. Come to Coleman. Icing wave off as Coleman picks that up. Down around to his D partner, Gerds. Gerds, far side. Tries to go up off the board side. It's picked up there by Wolf. Good job by Wolf with speed, trying to kick it forward. Gets it over to his partner. What a catch there by Bingham. Bingham had to use a foot there to catch that. As that comes through middle, Putt has it. Good job. Putt slows it down, gets it to Cash, who puts it back up the putt on the left side. Played by the Caps, and they're going to go far side. Gerds, first back. Picks it up, sends it right down. A little bit of chin music there as that's going to get deep. Brady accepting the hit. Behind the net's picked up. Taking a look. Here's Renfrance trying to go far side. That is picked off. And here comes the Caps as they put that in. Mukai, nice glove there, and he's able to make the save and a whistle. Tough shot for Mukai to handle there. What a play by Mukai earlier. Coming out of the net. Showing the speed and the nasty hands he has as he plays that puck up ice. Face-off coming up. Left side of Mukai. No penalties to speak of. I can't even remember one that I thought should have been. That's going to come all the way up. Renfrance has it. He's got some speed on it. He's going to take it in. Lets it go to Brady. Brady picks it up from behind the net. Renfrance there to help. Brady sends it out to the point. Here's Bingham. Or sorry, that's Doman rather. Shot on. Deflected to the side. Picked up. Shot on by Weber. It's in front. Picked up behind the net. They're going to try to move it center. That's going to be Renfrance. Doesn't like it. Pivots away. Circles. Comes around the net side. Still with control. Takes a look. And he hits Doman. Doman takes it with the skate. Takes a look. Goes center there. He had Pud sitting there. Stuck in front of the net. And finally comes wide. Picked up by Renfrance. Good pivot by Renfrance from behind. Tries to put it. Oh, what a shot and a goal there. Brady Freeman walks away with that one. Good move by Renfrance. Renfrance behind the net. Doesn't like the view. Pivots out of it. And he's got Brady Freeman wide open on the backside who does a wrap and a shot and a goal. Two nothing Ads here. 5:37 left in the first as we get ready for the face-off coming up. Weber and Doman stay. Kranz, Hilbert, and Bellini on the front. Face-off one back. Here's Kranz. Plays it D to D. That's picked up. Doman. Doman reverses. Little forecheck pressure here by the Caps as he's going to bring it in the zone right side. Tries to go between the legs. Loses it. Picks it back up behind the net. He's going to survey. Doesn't like the look. Has it mid. Finally goes back, and that's out of play. Weber's got to pull it back. Weber ran out of space there. He's trying to help out. Doman a little high there. They figured it out. Here's the Ads coming in. Shot goes up and over the net. That was William Hilbert. As Doman tries to step into it, loses an edge on the way through, and here comes the Caps through center. They're going to come up, try to go left side, now center. Good poke check there by Weber. As that goes middle, good save by Mukai. He's sealed off that right edge. As Hilbert's going to pick that up far side. Coming up left side, loses the handle, it's out. Hilbert throwing a hit there right by the bench side. Doman picks it up. He's going to take a look. Kranz far side. Kranz, middle, good look there. Picked up by Hilbert. Hilbert in the middle. Oh, and he was trying to go backdoor to Bellani and just missed on that backhanded pass. And here comes the Caps on Smith. Smith has it. Good push by Smith. Pushes Blank aside as that's going to go deep into the corner. Comes down around. Coleman's got a release. He's got it. He's trying to go up the board side. Finally picked up by the Ads here as they move it up. Raby, tight quarters there on the board side. That's going to go deep. Smith's got a race. Smith and Coleman running a switch. Smith leaves it there for Coleman. Backhanded pass comes right in front. Shot and goes wide. Good break there. Coleman thought he had a backhanded pass, but it wasn't open. Comes out to Asher Wolf. He tries to center it over to Piotr, just missed. And here's the Caps. They're going to go far side. Here's Blank for Madison. Blank has it. Smith's going to push him. Good gap there by Smith, and that goes wide of Mukai. Comes to the corner, picked up. It's by the Ads. They have it, try to go left side. Horn on his tail. He's going to get there. Good hit there by Madison. A little bit of interference, but I like the no call. Letting them play today. That's picked up, slowed down. R.J. Raby from the midboard. Oh, he's looking for a backdoor feed. Shot on. Gunner able to get a pad save and a whistle. 3:24 left. Crowd's going wild today. As we get ready to rock and roll. Doman, Gers on the back line, Freeman, Bingham, and I think that's Horn on the front. He's going to battle Wolf, giving it to him. Comes back to Doman, takes a look, shot on. Good save by Gunner there. Shot was open, and he's able to get a shot on it. Doman wants to know who's on that rebound and who's in front of the net. It was a good screen there. Gunner was able to get that through traffic. Hats off to Gunner seeing that one. Face off, one back. Good rush there by Kranz. He's able to get to it. Sorry, that's Bingham. There's two bubbles out here, so 50-50. Doman with the huge hit, but here comes Madison. They come at left side. Lawrence Whitaker has it. He's got it up on the board side. Going to try to center it. Good read in front there. Picked off by Doman, who tries to go far side. It's a give and go. Doman's going to continue to skate. Loses it. As Asher was trying to follow that up, Gerds has to release. He's going to come off. He gets hammered again on the board side. And that's going to come up far side. There's Bingham. Bingham all alone. Bingham, what a move. Oh, my goodness, it hit the post. Bingham absolutely had Gunner fooled, but it hits the post at the last second. Great stretch pass out of the zone by the Ads. Good move by Bingham. Just missed finishing that by a half an inch. Caps play that deep, down and around. Out of Whitaker's reach for the Caps. Picked up. They're going to go off the glass, hit a ref. Second opportunity there. It's Podlosky, stuck in traffic. Picked up. Here's Madison. Shot on. Mukai with a big breadbasket save in front. 2:11 left in the first. 2-0. Admirals. Face-off coming up in the zone. Hilbert's going to line in there with Pud and Renfrans. Weber and Coleman down around. That comes all the way up. It's going to come out. Nope. Renfrans trying to play it. Hilbert goes far side, hits Weber in the foot. Little miscommunication there. Renfrans overskates it. Hilbert picks that up off the air. Hilbert's got it left side. Takes a look. Shot on. Goes up and over the net. Springs a bit of a breakout for the Caps. Good hold here by the Ads. Shot on there once, almost twice by Podlosky. Good first attempt there. Gunner, again, massive save in the back end. That sneaks through. Coleman's going to pick that up. He's going to go D to D. Weber has that. Weber's going to take a look. He comes up, hits Renfrans right in front of us. Renfrans up to Podlosky. Podlosky moves middle. Picked up. It's Hilbert. Shot on by Hilbert. And again, breadbasket save there by Gunner. Transition here for the Ads has been outstanding. They get the puck, and they're up ice before you blink. It's putting the Caps back on their heels considerably. Gunner, though, answering the bell in the back. Shots have to be very lopsided at this point. 1:25 left in the first, 2-0. Move forward by Raby. In there as well as Kranz. Comes back to Smith. Smith tries to lay one in there. Intercepted by the Caps. And Caps have that far side. Good read there by Adam Kranz. Kranz up to Bellini. Bellini's trying to move center. Couldn't get enough of it. That's picked up by the Caps. They have it. They're going to go D to D in the back. Top of the circles for a regroup. And they're going to come out of the zone. Good interception there by Raby. He comes center to Blani. Blani has possession over the blue line. Going to take a look. Oh, back door was open and it just missed it. Raby just couldn't put that finish away. As that puck's going to go deep. Doman's going to chase. Doman taking a look. He's got some help from Smith. Runs a switch with Smith. And Doman's going to continue left side. Now goes far side to Bellani. Bellani's going to pick that up. Try to put it deep. Can't. Picked up by the Ads. They're going to come far side. They move center. Doman able to get a stick on that. As that comes out, Caps have it. Try to play it back. Down the round. Bellani up to Doman. Doman wasn't ready. Here comes the Caps. In through center. Looking for a shot. Smith comes up. That goes up and over the net. Down the round. Pops in. All the way back to the point side. That shot wide to the left. Rebound. Good save there by Mukai. I believe net off is the call here. Capitals putting it together. 6 seconds left. Almost putting it in the back of the net. Ads able to escape here. Not letting it in. Let's see if they can get through the period. 6 seconds. Face off left side of Mukai. Face off down in the corner. Weber's going to try to kill it in the corner here. And that does it for the period. 2-0 Ads at the end of one. been all ads. Caps put it together at the end of the first there with a couple opportunities, unable to put it home. What a great game thus far. I'm hooded up. It's not getting any warmer in here. Probably hear the background noise as well for the speed skating that's happening behind us. Quite a busy day here at the Pettit. Coach has given some final direction on the bench side. 17 minutes on the clock to start the second. They normally do an ice cut halfway into the second. We'll see what they end up trying to do here for today. Ice is already fairly beat up at this age. This type of transition and speed gets cut into. So 8 or 9 minutes into the period and the whistle, they usually cut it. Refs look like they're ready to rock and roll here as we get ready for period 2. Boys are going to give the last cheers, and we're going to rock and roll as we'll flop sides here. Gunner will be to our left. Bukai Winslow to the right. 17 on the clock. Gerds and Weber popping out here on the defensive side. Horn and Piotr on the wings. Friedman on the center. Two nothing ads as we are ready to start the second. Squared in there's Brady. Quick whistle there. Boys are sneaking in from the hash mark side. Linesman comes in for a couple words. Backs on out. We'll do it again. Brady stuck in a foot, trying to move it forward. There was Horn. Just misses it. Comes in. It's Piotr. He puts it deep. Takes a hit right in front of the camera, because that's going to get deep into the zone. Ads have it. Trying to advance it. Finally comes out. Caps pick that up, and they're going to come up through center. And Gerds can't reach it. Weber's going to get there first. He's going to take a look, spin around with it. He's going to come up the sideboard here. Go center. That's Piotr. Piotr looking for Brady. Brady, nice job here in front. Brady, oh, and he just couldn't finish. Gets tripped by Gunner. No call there. Looked like Gunner got a stick under it, and we play on. I like the no call. Again, they haven't called much here. That one was a questionable one, but again, I like the no call. Let the boys play. We're here to play hockey. Ooh, lost an edge back there was Gerds. He gets back up, plays it. He's going to come up through the middle. Here's Piotr, goes off the stick and deep into the zone. As Piotr taking a look, center, able to put it center, shot on, a good save by Gunner there. Brady able to sneak through the center there. Showing some silky mitts, gets to the right side, just couldn't put it away as Gunner had that paddle out there. Probably lost his balance as he was doing it. Smith and Coleman on the blue line. Hilbert and Bingham along with Wolf on the front. Hilbert looking for that win. Comes to the Cap side, moved to the half boards, now down the round. Caps are there along with 2 forecheckers. Hilbert trying to get a little bit of a steal. Hilbert's got it. Oh, and he goes middle there. Good idea, but that's going to pop out. Smith able to get to it. Immediately under pressure, but he's able to spin and put that deep. Chases on. Caps on it first. Hilbert on a forecheck along with Bingham. As that's going to try to come out. Smith tries to play it. That goes way back. Coleman and Smith switch. Coleman from behind goes to Asher Wolf on the far side. Wolf trying to feed one up top to Bingham. Bingham gets it center ice, tries to play it through the middle. Wolf has it, doesn't like the look, plays it to Smith. Smith has to back off, but he's able to get it out of midair. Smith picks that up. He's got it left side, and he puts that deep into the zone. Chases on. Smith continuing on the forecheck. Caps pick it up. Bingham takes over on that forecheck, comes back to Bingham. Bingham trying to put that center. It's stuck in a skate. Hilbert picks it up. Hilbert with time and space. Slows it down. Doesn't like the view. Tries to come in middle. Well, Coleman able to put a stick on it and rescue that from being out. Here's Hilbert, shot on right. Good blocker save there on the softball gunner. As that comes out of the zone, Smith's got to get on it. Smith trying to slow play it, puts it off the glass side, picked up by the Ads. They're going to circle, come through center. Just missed Coleman coming through, but he lays some wood on the board side. Right side, Hilbert able to get a steal. He's got it. Puts it through center, shot on. Good blocker saved by Gunner there, as that was blocker to side. Behind the net, Caps are going to battle. It's picked up. It's the Ads. They have it. Comes to Gerds. Gerds going to move in. Nice little leave here. Here's Renfrance. Good shot. Loose. Shot. Just missed was Putt. He tried to put that in with the backhand shot. Just missed. Picked up far side. Doman on the half boards. Over there with him is Putt. Putt able to advance that over to Bellani. Now to Putt. Shot on. Blocker down. Shot on again on a rebound. Gunner with the stack pad look from the 1990s. Unbelievable. Dominic Hasek style. Able to get to it. Here's Putt. What a move by Putt. Gets a shot off wide to the right. Caps are gassed. They can't even chase on the forecheck. Admirals taking full advantage, almost on a power play setup. They're deep into the corner. Raby picks that up. They move a switch. Renfrance and Raby. Now half boards on a switch. One more switch here by Doman as he spins out of it. He's got possession, moves middle, tries to go in between with a shot, and finally the Caps are able to get it. They're going to try to exit left side. With speed, they come over the zone. Shot on, that goes well above the net. It's going to spring out a little bit of a breakout here for the Ads. Through center, it's Doman. Loses it, sends it to Putt. Putt, left side. Putt loses the handle, picks it back up. Tries to go center there to a waiting Gerds, and it hits the skate and goes out. On the chase is Gerds. He has it. Takes a look, comes down around the net side. Looks for an E-break. Pivot. Caps on the forecheck. Good job there. Brady able to get it. Toe drag out there to Bellani. Bellani up to Doman. Doman's got it left side. Doman taking a look. Far side. Shot. What a save by Gunner. Freeman was open there all alone. Gunner loses the paddle in the mix. Comes far side. Gunner, no stick in there. Brady able to tip that. Gunner gets the paddle back. That comes behind the net. Franz tries to lay it behind. Comes all the way out. Here's Doman, left side. He's going to put it in deep. Picked up by the Caps, try to leave it. Franz holds it, comes middle. As Doman trying to put one backside, able to get it there. Couldn't get a shot off was Franz. He got hog-tied by the Madison forward. Weber, good reverse. He's going to roll with speed on the right side. Got a couple with them. He's going to take a shot and a goal. George Weber, toe drag release, baby. He pulled that in and ripped it. I think Gunner was expecting that to go high. Left that 5-hole a bit exposed. As that goes in the back of the net, 3-0. George Weber putting that one on the board. Three nothing. 12:05 left in the second as we get ready for the face-off. Coleman and Weber on the backside. Horn, Hilbert, Piotr on the front. Face-off stuck on the dot. Hilbert tries to advance it forward. He's going to pick that up. Come up left side, try to go between the legs. Couldn't. And here comes Madison quickly on the right. Now center. They're going to come over the line. It's Lego. Good move, but Coleman puts a body to him and puts Lego down on the ground. Immediate whistle for safety as the helmet came off of Lego. Good, clean play there by Coleman. Stops the advancement there of Lego for Madison. He was able to skate around one, loses the bucket. Usually they make, they're making him get off the ice because it's an equipment failure. So they usually make you leave the ice for a fresh set of legs, and that's what they're doing. Face-off coming up left side of Mukai. 11:51 left here. Hilbert can't win it, comes back to Madison, shot on. That was tipped, but Mukai able to get a left pad save. I think the net's off again. Third time, whistle's blown for net off. 11:45 left here in the second. Face-off coming up. Quick whistle there. Didn't like the puck drop. We'll do it again. Boys are going early. Face off, one back, picked up. It's the Ads. They're going to move it back to Hilbert. Hilbert's got it. He's going to come up through center with space. He's going to skate around. He's going to enter the zone. Take a look here on the left side. Does get that center. Comes all the way out, though. Gerd's able to pick that up as Weber was coming off the board side. That puck comes right towards us, goes back. Gerds and Coleman back on D. That's going to come in the Ad zone. And it's thwarted the other way. On the move there is Horn. And Horn continuing the battle, tries to put him into the board side. So that's picked up behind. Cap's able to pick a pocket there as that comes up far side. Goes up to the Caps as they try to enter the zone. Shot on, good read there by Piotr. He picks it up, tries to go up over to Hilbert, just missed. Picked up by Madison. Hits the ref. Thanks to the ref on that one. Saved my life. Thanks, Stripes. He's not happy at all. He's staring down that Cap that sent it. That puck was coming right for us on camera view as they're stuck in the Ad zone. D to D, it's Coleman. Coleman taking a look, surveys. No pressure. He's going to skate it out. He's got it left side. Continuing to get harassed on the way through. It's Coleman. Sends it back to Wolf. Shot on by Wolf. Good deflection by Raby in front. Deep behind, it's Raby, and I believe net off again, and a whistle. Face-off coming up left side. Gerds and Smith out there. I think Stripes is waiting for him to line. Centering this is going to be Raby, Bingham, and Asher on the wing side. Face-off, one back. It's Smith. Smith has it. Smith able to hold the zone. Comes back out. They'll have to reset. Comes over right side. That's Gerds. He's got it. Whoops, sorry. Probably don't want to see me right now. And that comes in. That's played for an ice if it reaches. And that is waved off as it doesn't get down there. Asher Wolf first on it. He plays it down the round. It's picked up. Far side. Here comes the Ads left side. Comes through center. Asher Wolf has it. He goes far side to Gerd. Gerds has it. And he puts it deep. It's off sides there. Bingham was a step over. 9:33 left as we get a full line change here, all five. Weber and Doman popping out. "30 seconds before we get the ice cut would be my assumption here. That puck goes in deep. On it is the Ads. It's Pud along with Freeman. Brady and Pud back there working it. Pud able to fish it out. He's going to take a look center. Gets hammered by two Caps on the Zamboni boards as they look to move it. Stuck on the boards as Caps are able to fish that out. Here comes Brady from behind taking a look. Moves it back there to his partner. It's Raby. Sorry, that's Liam Remfrance rather. Weber, good poke check in top there. And they hold the zone. Brady's got that. Remfrance looking for some work. Oh, and that is able to get through. Nifty work there. Shot and a goal. What a tip. I think that was Remfrance able to tip that from George Weber. And I think they're waving that off. Net was off, so they waved that off. 8:49. It's 3-0. Doman wants to know why. Net came off. I think we're going to get a resurface here as they're going to talk about this on the bench side of the Ads. Two refs over there talking to Doman. Got a nice cut coming here. We'll be back after the intermission, about 15 minutes. Again, 3-0 here, halfway through two. All right, back at it here at the Pettit Ice Arena, Dusty Bender Network. Fresh ice here as we get ready for the second period to continue. 8:49 left in the second, 3-0. Ads appeared to score right before the break. The official call, talking to the refs at the intermission, net was off. So because the net was off, they waved no goal on that. So we will continue on, 3-0. Gunnar Koch back for Madison in between the pipes. And Winslow Mukai back for the Admirals. As we get ready here to continue on. Raby, Piotr, and Horn, front side. Backside will be Coleman and Doman. Face-off about to take place, left side of Gunnar. Stripes talking it over quickly for positioning. Raby tries to win that back. Horn's going to go fishing, stuck on the dot. Finally comes forward, shot on, paddled aside, picked up by Horn behind the net. Madison able to pick a pocket. They try to exit. Good hold. And shot on there by Raby, just missed to the right. As that is centered, turned away here by the Caps, as that's going to come out of the zone. Picked up, Mason Lego for Madison. He's going to come up over the line, take a look, pulls an e-brake, tries to look for center, no one home, sends it deep. Goes down the round. Doman trying to put some body into it. And here comes the Admirals, right side, now left. Picked up, it's Eli Horn, shot on, oh my goodness, blocked wide. That was dangerous, that does come in front. Kept in by Raby. As they battle deep into the corner. Picked up, it's the Ads taking a look for a centering pass. They leave it, just wasn't ready for it as that's going to come all the way back. Picked up, Smith, far side to Coleman. Coleman back to Smith. Smith, Coleman. Coleman has it, he's going to come up the side. Puts it up middle there to Dominic Bingham. He's going to move the line. Takes a move, tries to backhand that on net. Couldn't get enough mustard going on it as Bingham tries to move it to his wing partner. And Caps picked that up in the corner, and they sent it the distance of the ice. That should be an ice, and it is. Icing the call. 7:55 left here in the third. Oh, sorry, second. Losing my bananas over here. Bit chilly here in the Pettit. Racing gun going off every minute or so. As Hilbert's going to square in. Smith and Weber on the D side. Bingham and Wolf with Hilbert centered. Face-off, one to the side, picked up. Caps have it, reverse out, and they're going to come up through center. Smith's got to get on the horse. They thought Smith could have reached it. They're going to wave it off. He immediately sends it up the board side, comes out, picked up by the Caps, center ice. They move far side. Now center. Good read by Asher Wolf. Gets a stick on it. That goes deep into the zone. Picked up, it's Smith. Takes some time, tries to go down the round to Bingham. Bingham to Hilbert. Hilbert picks that up. Comes up through the goaltender. All the way up through center, neutral, now right side. Bingham has it. Leaves it center there for Weber. Weber with a shot, deflected wide to the left, as that's going to try to come up and out, but goes back around the Caps net. Hilbert hard there. Everybody missed that. Should be an ice, and it is. Icing's the call. They're looking for a stretch pass there. Missed everybody. Icing is the final call. Face-off coming up inside the zone. Doman and Gerds back on D. Freeman with Renfrans and Podlaski on forward. Linesman backs him up off on the hash marks far side. Brady tries to move it forward. He's able to. Shot on, goes up and over the net side. That's going to come all the way out. Gerds is trying to play that hard. Stuck in the blind spot, and finally comes through. Madison trying to leave the zone with it. Comes up, good play by Gerds, looking for his D partner. Doman already went back as a safety precaution, up 3 goals, playing it safe. Gerds is going to pick that up here in front of camera. Comes up left side, turns with it, comes in the zone. has a leave here for Friedman. Shot on, in front, turnaround shot by Gerds, just misses wide to the left. Caps have it as they're going to try to exit the zone. They have it on the half boards, come through center, picked up. It's Renfrans, moves it to his partner Pud. Pud gets handcuffed there as that puck was on his skates, and Caps put it the other way, sent it down the distance. Mukai leaves it for his D-man Doman as that gets sent around up here to the top, stuck on the blue line. Boys are battling. Renfrans is in there as well, and that shoots all the way down to the ad zone, picked up below the goal line. Reversed out of it as they try to move it. Here's Doman. Goes far side to his D partner Gerds, comes off the glass side. Renfrans tries to play a soft one off the glass. Couldn't, comes all the way back. D to D, here's Doman with time and space. Left side, enters the zone, takes a look, shot on. Good save there by Gunner, sends that one wide, but here comes Madison on a break. No one there, he's all alone against Mukai. Comes in on Mukai. What a save by Mukai, he's in the net though. And a conversation for the refs right under camera view. They're going to call that a good goal. 3-1. Mukai made the save. Unfortunately, his momentum carried him back into the net. 3-1. As Caps get a break there. Somehow got loose in a breakaway, and they put it in the back of the net. 3-1. Mukai with a fantastic breakaway save. Unfortunately, his momentum carried him into the net. Doman wants an explanation. Stripes is coming over there. They're talking to Doman over on the bench side. He just said, I want a heads up and an explanation. He gets one. I don't think he liked it, but he gets it. Hard to see from our view. Normally I have a camera behind the net. Pettit's a tough one to get a good view of. Smith able to put that deep, puts it down around, chases on. Comes all the way up to the half-board side. Kranz has it, tries to leave it there for Raby. Raby's going to take over on the forecheck. Comes over, middle. Good step by Smith. As Madison tries to carry it in. Another step there. That looked like Coleman. Able to put that the other way. And here comes Belani. Good reverse by Belani. That goes deep into the zone. Picked up. It's Raby. Raby has it behind the net. Looking for a center. Gets it. Kranz tries to put it over far side to Belani. Belani fighting with it. Raby picks that up. Raby with the shot deflected wide to the right. Caps pick that up behind the net. They try to exit. Smith's going to pinch. He gets it off the board side. He gets it far side to Belani. Belani shot to Smith. Oh my goodness, what a save. Nice give and go there by Belani to Smith. Right in front of camera there. Smith just couldn't put it away. Put it right in the gunner's glove. Elevates that another foot. It's in the net. Here's Kranz off the half boards, tries to center it. Good hit there by Horn. Comes back to Hilbert. Caps pick that up. They go D to D behind the blue line, and they're trying to move it up right side past Smith. Smith slowly gets there behind the goal line, plays it to a forward. It's Hilbert, now center over to Horn. Horn picks that up, and he's going to put a soft one in and chase all the way down to the Cap zone. Deep into the zone. Comes off. Good job by Piotr and Horn in the backside. Horn picks it up, pivots, takes a look, has far side, puts one in the middle off the skate of Piotr, and here comes Madison off the board side, trying to leave the lead. It's going to be an ice. Good idea, just a little far. Smith with a heck of an opportunity gets stonewalled by Gunnar Koch. Smith just tried to make sure to put it on net. Sure he'd like it back. Doman's coming out here with Weber on the back. Hilbert, Bingham, Wolf on the front. As they get ready for the face-off. Stuck on the dot in a foot of Hilbert. He escapes with it, takes a look, tries to backhand that. Does get a shot off, deflected wide and into the corner. Caps pick that up, and that's going to come out of the zone. Chases on as they come in through the ad zone side. Doman loses an edge, goes into the boards. He's okay. Oh, we got a penalty. Our first penalty of the game. They're going to call a trip, I believe, on that. And here's Doman making space on the right side. Takes a hit. And finally, Madison able to get a touch on it. Tripping is the call. Power play incoming. First one of the game, and it's going to go to the Admirals. 2 minutes for tripping. Blank wants an explanation, doesn't like it. Mason Blank from the Caps. Smith, Hilbert, Doman, Raby, and Renfrans. Excuse me, Smith and Hilbert back on the D side. Raby's going to take the face off. That goes deep into the corner. Doman puts a body into it. He gets possession. Comes up to Hilbert. Hilbert's going to move center. He's got left flank open. That's Smith. Smith on it. Goes down. Oh, is in front there for an easy one. Doman tries to play it. Couldn't get enough of it. Comes over to Hilbert. Hilbert's got it. Far side. Going to take a look. Gets it over to Smith. Smith has it. Far side. Smith goes right side. That's Doman. Doman. Shot. Pass. Attempt. Just misses. Smith has it. Comes over to Hilbert, back to the corner, now back to Smith. Smith has it, back to Liam Renfrans, back to Smith. Smith reverses, middle, bumper, shot, rebound. Renfrans trying to get that out. Doman's got it. He's going to reset. Oh, good play here by Madison. Oh, what a stick check there by Hilbert on the blue line. He's able to stop the progression of Madison. Comes over to Smith. Smith has it, goes center there to the bumper. That was Raby. Didn't like the positioning, tried to move it with the skate. And here he comes left side. It's Hilbert. TDR, good block there by Madison. Hilbert with a trip, though. And we're going to get our first visitor here in the box. 4-on-4 hockey. Hilbert reaching in, trying to get the puck. Gets called for a bit of a hook. He's going to join us inside the box. Well, guilty or not? Nah, smiles enough. Looks like it's going to be a close one there. He was reaching into the skates there. Gets called for the hook, or trip rather. He would have been all alone for a turnaround bomb on the net there if he could have gotten it. So we're 4-on-4 here for 46 seconds. Mukai able to make a save, plays it to Coleman behind the net. Coleman goes to his D partner, misses it. Caps have it. They're going to try for a wrap. Good paddle save there by Mukai. As that comes loose, Coleman slows it down. Doesn't like the look, reverses out of it. Comes down around the net with speed. Takes a look, goes D to D to Weber. Weber's got it here, tries to move it up to Freeman. Freeman goes center here to Kranz. Kranz picks it up, 4-on-4. Moves it over to Coleman. Shot. Ooh, good save there by Gunnar Koch. Gets a paddle save down on that as that goes deep into the corner. And here's Kranz coming out of the corner. Shot on. Rebound. Good save by Gunnar there. Weber trying to put that away as well. 8 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Then we go on a kill for what looks to be a minute 10. Smith and Gerds on the blue. Pud and Belani on the front side. Madison unable to change. They got to get their others back on the ice. Lost the ability to change there as it took them too long. Podlaski moves it forward, goes down around the Caps net, picked up, reversed. Caps have it, far side, look to leave through center. Good stick in the front there, but comes back to the Caps. They enter the zone on the right side. Gerds trying to play it. Smith gets a poke check on it. Shot goes up and over the net. All the way to the blue line, almost misplayed it. That does it. We are on a penalty kill at this point. They're going to come up, top of the circle, shot on, blocked. It's in front. Good job by Mukai. The whole pile's moving. It's loose. Smith gets it, and Smith plays it up over the glass and out of trouble. It's going to be an ice, but nothing wrong with that. No, they're waving it off. No idea why that was waved off. What a break for the Ads. 12 seconds to go in the period. 32 seconds to go on the kill. Picked up, it's the Caps. They try to enter the zone. They cut through middle. Have a leave. Hoffman picks it up for the Caps. Shot on there. Good save by Mukai, and that does it for the period. 22 seconds left to kill off as we look to get into the third. Hilbert will come back and join us for a short 22-second stint. Lots of opportunities for the Ads there. Power play was moving the puck well. Got caught in a skate and a trip. So 2 penalties so far in the game as we start the third. It's been fairly clean. Final instructions here by the coaches. Hilbert joins us for the last 22 seconds here. He looks like he's rocking and rolling here. Face-off coming up. Stuck on the skate here, 22 seconds. Caps try to play it back. They mishandle it. It goes all the way back in the zone. You jumping? Hilbert's going to jump. 10 seconds left here as they try to kill this off. It comes up through neutral all the way over, placed all the way on the other side. And that does it here. 1 second. That's it. Good kill there by the Ads as that goes deep in the cap zone. They try to exit right side, comes up through the neutral zone as that's played forward. Stuck on the blue line. Caps pick that up, able to put that in. And here's Hilbert out of the box, picks it up. Fresh legs here, comes through center. Dances off sides will be the call. Hilbert with a little bit of a late shot. Whistle got blown. Caps wanted him in the bench. He got a warning, which is the right way to do it. Good job by Stripes there. Offsides was the call. We get a face-off coming up just outside the cap zone. 6:15 left. 16:15 left, rather, the third. Face-off goes in, D to D here. Caps try to come up through center. They're able to. Coleman makes the switch with Smith. Shot on. Mukai is able to paddle that aside as that comes up off the half boards. Comes up through center. Putt able to get it off a pad there. He has a right side. Shot on. Right in the breadbasket of Gunner. He's able to hold that with ease. Looked like Pud was trying to make a little bit of a shot rebound attempt there. 15:53 left. Face off to the left side of Gunner for the Caps. Face off, one back to the sideboards. In there is Coleman. Tries to move it in, gets stuck in the corner. Whole slew of players in there. Madison tries to exit with the backhand. Can't. Here's Coleman. Comes in front. Shot. Deflected up and over the glass. 15:38 left in the third. 3-1 Ads. Smith and Coleman stay on the blue. Raby, Piotr, and Horn on the front. Face off, one back. Caps pick it up, try to leave on the half boards. Can't. Raby back there along with Horn. Horn, good stick. Comes over to Piotr. Shot on by Piotr. Shot in the goal. Steven Piotr putting that one away. What a pass there by Eli Horn. Recognized Piotr was open in the high slot area. Feeds him. Steps into it, and that goes into the back of the net. 4-1. Ads finally breaking the ice on that. Plenty of opportunities. They're able to get one in the back of the net. Smith and Coleman staying out on the back. Front side changes. Hilbert, Kranz, and Belani popping out there. 15:28. Face off, one back, comes to Coleman, Coleman to Smith. Smith picks that up, handcuff, comes over red, gets middle to Hilbert. Hilbert loses it, Smith picks it back up and he fires that in. Goes down around, picked up, it's the Caps. Caps looking to have a bit of a stretch play. Smith able to read that. Should be offsides, yep, it is. Offsides is the call. Smith showing good gap there. Coach wants him to intercept that next time from the looks of it. Hilbert's going to take the draw, moves it forward, regains possession, spins with it, doesn't like the view. Comes in through center. Coleman gets stuck on it, and he backhands that deep into the zone. Caps are going to pick that up deep around the net. No, it's the Ads, rather. Polani showing some skill there. Real nice job by Luca. He feeds it to Kranz. Kranz from behind feeds it back to Hilbert. Hilbert goes back to his point man, Coleman. Coleman back to Hilbert deep. Goes down around all the way far side, half boards. Picked up in reverse. It's going to be a penalty upcoming. Looks like we got coincidentals coming our way. Let's see what the call is. Is it going to be 4-on-4? Looks like we got 4-on-4 here. We got a hook and a rough. Kranz is going to join us here into the box. Well, Kranz guilty or not? Legit?
I was just standing there and the kid grabbed me.
Yeah. We're going to go with he thinks he's innocent. Either way, we got 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 here. Looks like 5-on-5. Kranz doing a good job getting a secondary call on the Caps there. They ended up with a rough. So we're even strength. Blake going to get a free breather here for 2 minutes and a whistle. Coincidentals are the final call. Freeman's going to square in there. Asher Wolf and Bingham on the wing side. Gerds and Coleman on the back. Face off, one forward. Caps get it. They're going to try to go down and around. Through the ref there. Comes up on the half boards as they're going to try to battle. Coming off the half boards is the Ads. They try to put it center. Able to. Here they come. Shot on by Freeman. Good save by Gunnar Koch there in the backside of the Caps. 14:22 left in the third. 4-1. Face off, one back. Here comes the Caps through center, trying to move a stretch pass. Good read there by Coleman. Sends it back to Gerds. Gerds left side, trying to move on his Wolf. Couldn't win the race there. Good attempt. Comes back to Bingham. Bingham centered up there to Freeman. Freeman trying to move that through center. Able to get it into the zone. Goes down around the Cap side. Surveys, takes a look, comes back out to the point as Gerds. Gerds loses the handle. Offsides will be the call, but good job stick handling out of that. Freeman coming back to help. Picked up by Coleman. Coleman down around his own net. Far side up here to Brady. Brady right side comes through the neutral zone. And offsides is the call. Coleman by a shoelace. What's the time, Megan? First whistle after 12:42. So we got a minute left here. Blake in the box with us and a whistle. Face-off coming up, right side of Gunner. Hilbert squares in there, tries to win it back. Rather, that's Raby. Gets it back to Doman. Doman makes a move. Goes in left side, down around. Reverses, now moves it far side there to Weber. Weber pinching in from the blue line. Pud tries to advance it. Pivots away from it. Has it behind the net. Taking a look. Feeds the point. It's Weber. Shot on by Weber. Hits the shaft of his stick and is deflected wide. Picked up by the Ads. Moved out to Weber. Weber's got it on the blue line. Tries to put it on the half boards. Able to get it there. It's Raby. Shot on. Oh, no. Nice pass there to Doman. Good interception there by the Caps. They read that one perfectly. Doman's got it. Reverses it. Gets it out of the zone for a little bit of a reset. Good pocket pick here by Raby. Lifts a stick. Raby over to Renfrance. Gets it over there. Just couldn't bury it. Renfrance got a little bit of handcuff on the shot there. Good recognition by Raby. Seeing Renfrance skate with him. Pud moves it on the blue line. Tries to keep it in. Can't. Madison right away. Good job by Weber. Doman puts a stick on it. Comes in through neutral. They have it. Center ice picked up. Here's Renfrance with Raby. 2-on-2 this time. 12:28. Renfrance has it. Shot on. Deflected up and over the net. And Kranz is headed back after the whistle. He gets back on the ice. Face-off coming up inside the Caps zone, left side of Gunner. Hilbert's going to square in there. He's got Wolf and Bingham, Coleman and Smith on the blue. On the forecheck, Caps have it. They try to come out half board. Smith dials in there, can't get enough of it. Far side. Good job there by Coleman. Wanted a trip, but again, no call. Good play there by Coleman. Horn takes a big hit. Hilbert fouls that up. He has it middle. Shot up and over the net. Tried to lay a nice little snipe in there. Just couldn't get enough of it. Zone is held. Caps pick it up. Reverse out of it. Pivot. Heavy forecheck there by Piotr. Caps are able to squirm away, and they come up through center. Picked up by Lego left side. Going to take a look. Shot on. Good job by Smith tying him up. As that comes out. Looks like an ice, but it's not going to get there. Real nice touch there by the Ads, allowing 5 fresh legs on. But quick stretch pass right up here to neutral ice. Here comes the Caps. Good recognition by Belani. Belani able to get into it. Whitaker takes the camera out. As they get that in the zone. As that's played in. Down around the Cap zone. That hits the post, goes up. Camera just got hammered here, just trying to fix it here, folks, for you at home. Deep in the corner, it's the Caps trying to move it. Comes up ice. Into the neutral zone here is the Caps. They have it. Shot on, goes wide. Caps trying to regain that, comes middle. Ads try to put it through the middle. Picked up by the Caps. Good block here. It's Blake Kranz. He's got it. And that's backhand out of the way. And inside the ad zone, behind the net is Doman. He's going to try to reverse out of it. Tries to come through center. Loses the handle once. Picks it up on the second attempt. And they're going to try to move that in. Offsides will be the call. Freeman by a shoelace again. Coach not very happy with the team there on the offsides. 10 minutes left here in the period. I think I'm all readjusted after the camera got hammered by Lawrence Whitaker. I'll be talking to him and his parents after the game. I think it was intentional. He was going for a hit. I'm just kidding. Lawrence is a good dude. Here they come again. Caps have it. Coming in through center. Oh, what a hit by Weber. Throws a big shoulder there in the middle. And that comes back around. Weber picks it up. Going to try to exit with it. Is Raby, and he gets poke checked right on the line. Whole slew of them come up through neutral ice. And that goes down around. As we wait for it. Comes through center. It's Wolf. He's got it. Stuck on the neutral zone. Caps pick it up. Here's Whitaker. He's got it. Enters the zone. Good shot by Larry. Tries to get an immediate rebound, hits the side of the net, and it's saved by Mukai. Face-off coming up inside the zone. Coleman out there with Gerds, Renfrans, Hilbert, and Pudd. Quick whistle there as the boys tried to go early. Do it again. Face off, one, stuck in a skate. Comes center, nice pickup here by Gerds with speed. He's going to take it out. As that's picked up. Shot on, goes wide. Picked up immediately here by the Capitals as they try to exit. Zone is held. Sorry, wrong camera here. Try to come in through middle. What a play. Great skate there by Landon Pudlowski. Pud takes it off the half boards with a little bit of nifty moves coming in front. 1, 2, and Gunner had to move right to left. Move too soon, leaving that backside open, and Pud makes no mistake, puts it home. 5-1 Ads. What a play by Landon. That's where you wish you had that camera behind the net, but again, the Pettit got to make choices here. Which camera and which view to go. Comes back, it's Gerds, he has it. Goes back to Coleman, his D partner. Coleman's gonna step up left side, 8:36 left in the first. Comes up left side, makes a move, doesn't like it. Wraps, pivots, takes a look center, finally finds it in the bumper. Oh my, just couldn't pull the trigger. It was Piotr. Oh, what a toe drag in front there. Shot on by a Horn, just missed. Piotr back there trying to get it back to his D-man. Good fight there by Freeman. Freeman shot, goes wide of the net to the right. Picked up far side. Caps have it behind the net. They try to exit. They have it on the half boards. Picked up. Nice job. In center. Oh, just missed Brady Freeman. Sitting there, high slot. Good look by the Ads. Just missed there on that pass. Kind of got him handcuffed. Comes in. Here's Coleman, far side. Shot on. Good save by Gunner and gets a glove on it immediately. That was Gerds. Gerds dropping in from the D posture side. Good feed from Coleman. Shot on and a glove save and a whistle. 7:48 left. Picked up, it's Raby. Shot, oh, Gunner, whoa. Gunner with a left pad save, almost too much. Another inch off the ice, that's going deflected in. Good shot there from Doman. Good face-off win from Raby to get it back to him on a tape. Kick back, it's Doman again. Takes a look, puts a soft one on net. That is moved aside, comes all the way up here. Ice is the call, but it's not going to reach. Oh, it does. I didn't think it had enough. It did indeed reach. That's an ice. Face-off coming up inside the Cap zone. .7:31 left to play here in the third. 5-1 Ads. Tough one for Mukai on the 1-2. Outstanding breakaway save. Momentum carries him into the net. Still a bit of a questionable call in my eyes, but refs did go and defer and talk about it, which you appreciate. Referee's doing a good job. 3 sets of eyes on it. They're going to call it a good goal. It's been all Ads since. 5-1. This will be the left side, or right side, sorry, of Gunner. Raby's going to take the face off. Comes back, it's Doman. Moves center, shot on, deflected up and over the net for a whistle. Hit a stick shaft there of a Capital player. Face off coming up, it's Raby. Face off one back, it's Doman, leaves it for Weber. Weber has it, makes a move, able to put it on the half boards. Picked up, it's Raby. Comes out, here's the Caps. They have it through center, and they move it right side. Good skate here by Kranz, covering back. Moves it center, picked up by the Ads. It's Belani. He cuts middle, loses it. Poke check forward. Coming back is the Caps. They have it on the half boards, and they send it deep, goes down the round. by the Zamboni doors. Picked up. It's Weber. Weber has it, moves it up. It's Bellani. Bellani far side here to Kranz. Kranz picks that up. He's going to come up over the blue line. Tries to make a move. Good play there by Caps. All puck, but picked up again here. Good reverse out of it. It's Raby. Takes a look. Reverses out of that. Goes back to the point side. It's Weber. Shot on. Just couldn't get it off in time. Goes up and over the net. Stays in play. Here's the Caps. They're going to try to leave far side. Good block by Raby there to hold the zone, and he puts it in. Kranz stays on the ice. All four changing after that. Kranz, he's able to get the puck at a backhanded shot. Coming in is Horn, and now Hilbert. Hilbert with a shot. Goes wide to the left. Hilbert hard on a forecheck. Picks that up. Makes one move. Goes middle. Oh, just off the stick of Kranz. That's going to be picked up backside. Now Caps have it. Left side coming in on Bingham. Bingham. Smith able to get a stick on that, throwing it the other way. Coleman picks it up. He's going to come with speed. Left side. Got Hilbert on the right. Makes a pass as Hilbert was cutting middle. That's going to go deep into the zone. Good D play there by Smith. As that immediately goes into the Caps end. Caps have it. They try to leave the zone. Hits a rough skate. And that's picked up. It's Coleman trying to move it up to Hilbert. Hilbert running a little interference action there. As that is no ice. Smith got alligator arms, and the ref saw it. Calls it off as that goes deep around into the corner. Hook is the call. Smith was trying to pick it up. Gets a free ride. Lego's going in the box. 2 minutes. Hook. So power play coming for the Ads. Coming out on a power play is going to be Gers and Coleman. Freeman. Weber and Kranz. 5:18 left to go in the third. Face off just to the right side of Gunner. No, left side, just kidding. Everybody's lined up on the left. And now they are. 5:18 left in the third, 2 minutes, 5-1. Power play here for the Ads. Face off, one back. Ads play it back to the top of the key. Gerds moves it right flank side. It's picked up. They tried for the bumper. Shot on by the bumper. It's Kranz. Deflected wide. On it back there is Friedman. Comes back. Kranz moves it to Weber. Weber has it. Tries to move it front. He's able to. Brady tried for a deflection. Couldn't get enough of it. Weber tries to move it to him. Goes over the stick there of Friedman. Picked up. Nice play here by Coleman. Coleman moves it all the way back now. Far side. Weber with the one-time. Just missed on the one-timer. Good idea. Gerds able to get a stick, but here comes Madison. What a skate by Coleman. Coleman just went 200 feet to steal that puck off the stick of the Capital. He takes a hit, high hit, and they're going to get a penalty for it. This is where you want the Ads to give them the puck. We got a 5-on-3 coming up once they touch it, and they're going to call that dead. 5-on-3 coming up. Coleman taking a hit. It was across the face mask, so it's just a high hit. 5-on-3 here for the Ads. Power play incoming. Cross check will be the call. Face off coming up now. Right side of Gunner. Doman, Renfrance, Raby, Smith, and Hilbert. Doman and Hilbert take the D side. Smith on the left. Raby on the right. Comes back. It's Hilbert. Hilbert has it. He's going to take a look. Goes over to Doman. Doman with it. Doman coming back to the key. It's Hilbert. Shot on. Deflected wide to the right. Doman on that. All kinds of time. It's a 5-on-3. Comes over to Hilbert. Smith has it. Smith taking a look. There's Raby, one-timer. Raby just couldn't get enough of it. Picked up immediately, though, by Doman, and they're going to reset. 35 seconds left, 5-on-3. Comes to Smith. Smith has it. Over to Hilbert. Hilbert back to Smith. Smith, left flank side. Back to Hilbert on the top of the key. Doesn't like the look. Comes in. Takes the flank side. Bumper. Shot. Oh, deflected by Gunner up and over the net. 20 seconds left here on the 5-on-3. This will be to the left side of Gunner. .20 seconds left, 5-on-3. Comes to the Caps. Smith tries to poke it out. Couldn't get there in time. That comes out of the zone for a reset. Hilbert's got it. Renfran circling heavy up top here. He's all the way in the cap zone. Circles hard. Doman picks that up. Sends it down the round. Smith's got to get there from the left flank side. Smith does get there. He's going to slow it down. Moves it to Hilbert. Hilbert over to Doman. Caps immediately going off. In by Doman. Misses. Deflected up and out of play. Whistle blown. 51 seconds left on a power play. 5-on-4 now, as they couldn't connect on a 5-on-3. Bunch of opportunities. Gunner standing tall in net. This will be Kranz, Freeman, Weber, Coleman, and Gerds. Face off, one to the side. Goes down the round. On it is Freeman. He's got it behind. Tries to pivot out of it. Able to. Taking a look. Fake leave. Goes up to the flank side to Weber, to Gerds. Gerds down low. It's Freeman. Freeman looking for bumper. No one home. Comes back to the flank side. They go other flank. It's Coleman. Coleman tries to put it between a leg. Can't. Capel is able to clear the zone. It was tipped. Mukai is going to pick that up. As it goes down the round. Little miscommunication there. Picked up now. It's Weber. Weber has it. 13 seconds left on the power play. Coleman, right side. Taking a look, slows it down on the right flank. Moves it up to the top of the key. It's Gerds, able to get there before Cap read it. It's 5-on-4 again. 4 seconds left. And that's going to do it as that goes right in the foot. Oh, shot and a goal. Blake Kranz able to get that in there. I don't think that's going to go down as a power play goal, but either way, it was right at the end of it. Kranz right there in the bumper position. Coleman feeds him. Catches, releases it. Shot and a goal. 6-1 Ads. .217 left in the third. Face-off stuck on the dot, picked up. Here's Eli Horn, carries the line, right side, shot, good save by Gunner, rebound. Piotr immediately on that rebound. Unable to put it home. Doman picks that up, takes a look. Smith isn't open. He's going to skate it right side. Good toe drag. Takes a look. Shot. Oh, far door was open. That was Hilbert. Picked up. Nice job by Horn. Holds the zone. Sends it deep. Smith went in to pinch. As Caps pick that up, they look for a stretch, and they get it. Smith's got to hurry up. Able to put that aside. He's going to carry his man into the boards. Pins him on the board side. Doman comes in to help. And Doman's going to carry that up and out, go far side to Horn. Horn has that, going to come in, take a look, centering, able to get it to Doman, just handcuffed him there on the backhand of a right-hander. Smith able to make a move, goes far side. That's picked up. Piotr, now Horn. They send that in, and glove down by Gunner. Ads will take the free face-off inside. Good flip of the ice there by the Ads. Smith over far side. They get it deep, allows a change, but instead Gunner gets a whistle. 1:20 left in the third. Face off, one back. It's Raby to Gerds. Gerds has it, takes a look, leaves it for Weber. He's able to hold the zone. Continues to battle, tries to move it forward to Bingham. Kicks it, it's Weber on the half boards. Picked up, Bingham's in there trying to move it center. Finally picked up by Raby. Raby has it, sends it around to Gerds. Gerds tries to pull a trigger, and it's blocked by the Caps. Here come the Caps out of the zone. They have it. They're going to put that in deep right side as Raby has it. Spins out of it, comes through middle, continues to skate, loses the handle on it as that's brought D to D by the Caps all the way over. And Bingham, good pocket pick there by Bingham. He has it at center, plays it back to the D-man. It's Gerds. Gerds, D to D here to Weber. Weber with it, sends it up. Trying to leave it there was Bingham, looking for anything he could. Coming off the board side there, he's in a tough spot. He's making a leave there for the center. Picked up, it's Pud. Pud off the boards, couldn't get enough. Finally sends that down and around, deep into the Cap zone. 20 seconds left, comes to the corner side. Finally comes up through center, it's picked up. Up through middle, it's Whitaker. Oh, he's looking for a good pass there. He had another forward coming in. Good D play by the Ads. Picked up, it's Doman down and around, reverses, pivots, comes up the half boards. Pud picks that up, he's able to send it up through center. And that does it for the game. 6-1 Ads here today at the Pettit. they'll take this one home. Game 2 coming up 4:30 this evening on the Dusty Bender Network. We appreciate you joining us here today, and we'll see you this afternoon.